Hi guys, spend the day with me as a horse girl living in Ocala for the winter. So I started off the morning at Hits, got an acai bowl, these things are the best, and then I headed over to the package shed. I got a package from Farm Vet, here's me unboxing it. It's just this bit, I have the loose ring version and my horses love it, so I wanted to try the D. I then headed back to the barn, had to go work my horses, so I started off with Jordan. I took him out and put his beamer on, let him relax a bit, brushed his face, clearly he loves this. Then I rode him. It was not our best ride if we're gonna keep it real, but he's a horse, he's allowed. So then we went on a trail ride because that's what makes him happy, and I also let him eat grass with his bit in because that also makes him happy. Here's a little fit check, and we just had a long walk back to the barn to let him chill out a bit. I then untacked him and gave him a good bath because I wanted to shave him, and there's a nice side eye from him to you guys. Put him back in his box and he ate his lunch. Then I got Triumph out. He was not excited to go work. He was tired. He spent like the whole day outside in the sun, but we just did some hill work and he kept trying to eat the grass like that. Anyway, then I forced him to work for like 15 minutes because I'm a terrible mom. Then we were done, so I walked him back, and obviously, as you could have guessed, he won. He got to eat grass on the way back. I had to drag him back to the barn. He literally walks at the pace of a turtle. Then I gave them their treats, of course. Then I got myself some food and started shaving Jordan. This was our little shaving setup situation. I'm starting to realize my horses might be a little bit spoiled. Here was the pretty sunset. When I was done, I gave him a good bath, get all the loose hair off, put him back in his box, and there he is, all done, looking all pretty, and that's it for today. Bye.
Come show jumping with me and Albie. The show wasn't on until about 5 p.m. and we had entered the two biggest classes, which didn't start until about 8:15. Which meant a late night for me and Albs, but luckily I didn't have to keep him in overnight. He just had a bath in the morning and then we got ready to go. Whenever Albie has a show, I always wrap him head to toe as much as I can because he is basically mostly white. And he is also a stinky little monkey when he knows that he's going somewhere. But because we had a little bit of time before we headed off to the show, I did his stable so that I didn't have to do it when I got home. Which was a really smart idea because I think by the time that we got home in the end, it was about 10:45. Also, please ignore the state that I look in this video. I do have my show jumping gear on underneath this, and if you know, you know, you gotta keep yourself clean, especially with white jods. Now it was time to start getting Albie ready. The show was about 35 to 30 minutes away from us. This was actually mine and Albie's first ever show jumping competition that we've ever entered. Over the last few months we've been doing literally every discipline you can think of, but this was the first ever just show jumping competition that we've ever gone to. So I didn't actually get anyone to film me warming up, but this was our first class of the day. This was kind of a mini show jumping, so the two biggest classes that they had was 50 to 55 centimetres and then 60 to 65 centimetres. So this was the 50 to 55 centimetres. And as you can see at the start of this round, he was just really sticky. He wasn't really sure what to do with his legs. He was jumping really funny. It was just typical Albie at this point. I think the fact that these jumps were quite small, he was doing this. I mean, if they were bigger, he probably wouldn't have been doing those silly shapes. So after fence 6 was the jump off. So I think in my head, because we were against time, I started riding him a little bit more forward and he started to get the hang of things in the end. Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. I was expecting a refusal or run out at any point, but I think I was just trying to get him over the fences no matter what they look like. But the brave boy did actually end up going clear. And unexpectedly did end up winning too. So I was very, very happy with him, and I think by the look of his face he was happy with himself. Now on to our second round. This was the highest one, which was 60 to 65, but honestly looking back on some of these fences I think some of them were 70. He sadly has one pole down here, but the difference in the first round to the second round is just unbelievable. He was absolutely flying, he was taking me almost a bit too much. And that's where I think we need to do a little bit more training to find the balance in between him taking me and not having such a flat canter. I'm actually really glad that we did enter two classes. I think the first one is kind of like a warm-up for what's going to happen. And then by the second round, he was absolutely loving life. Considering I've been struggling with how spooky he is with jumping and even hacking, this was just such a good feeling. We didn't actually end up placing in this round, but I'm still really happy with how today went. But thank you for watching, and here is Albie with his win.
Letting Marty take me home without reins. Challenge accepted. Is he going to turn left here? Oh, he's a smarty Marty. Spooky spooky. Mum, this boring be zoom now. He actually stopped and looked both ways, my heart. Mum, what in the feck is that? Nah. We made it. He our bestest boy.
Motherfucker, where is it? Where the is it? I swear to God. You laughing, girl? You trying to...
It's time to try more Likits. We have special flavors today. I didn't even know half of these existed. I have a feeling the molasses is going to be the worst, so we'll save that till last. First up, wild berry, I believe, if you get that reference. I love you. You can try it, but after me. Do you need to be right in the middle of everything? Smells amazing. You just keep yourself busy over here. Hell yeah. Okay, you're having a go, I guess. You're so cute. Oh my god, she's eaten like half of it. You need to share. 10 out of 10. Next up, cookie dough. Whoa. It doesn't smell like cookies. I don't like that one. The chunk you just chunked. My god. It doesn't taste like cookies. Oh my god. You can have this one. 2 out of 10. I've had worse. This one could be interesting. Pumpkin spice. Call me Senorita Awesome. They've got it in that stupid plastic packaging. I need a tool to get it out. This is not working. I need to get it out or they'll yell at me for not taking a bite. I'm gonna feel like I'm breaking it. Hold on. Okay, I threw it on the ground a bunch of times and we got there in the end. Oh my god. It's autumn in a block, and that's not a good thing. I'll give it 3. Last and probably least, molasses. This has been a lot less successful of an episode than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. Why is it bubbly? Oh, smells really bad. Ow. Get out of the thing. Please. There's probably a better way to do this, but I like my way actually. Jesus. My way. My way or the highway. Can you know what? Half of it's off and that's all that matters. Oh. This is on par with pumpkin spice. I'll give it also 3 out of 10. The winner by a goddamn mile. Wild berry. They should make this in Pop-Tart flavor, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, love you, bye.
Yes, very nice day, very sunny. I like the sun, it makes me happy.
Y eso por ahí. Y la vieja de allá.
OMG! My career as an equestrian influencer has just begun because I have just received this package from the one and only Lemire. Let's see what's inside. Oh! So they have just launched their new spring 25 collection, and the colours are stunning. It's like a pink explosion. Oh my god, they've done Mummy and Me for Clemmy and I. Mummy and Clemmy. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be buzzing. Whoa now. Oh, I'm not gonna open Clemmy's. I'll save that for when she gets home from school. Look at the colour. Oh, and it's suede soft. This is gonna look so good on Riri and Prada. I cannot wait to show you. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mummy and Me. Oh my gosh. Oh, stop. This is just too much. Oh, it's like pink heaven. I have died. I have gone to heaven. Heaven, take me to pink one. Oh, we've got boots. Loads of boots. Oh, we've got bonnets. Oh, I love a bonnet. I love a bonnet. Oh my gosh, get the, oh, we've got bell boots. Get me on. I can hear the soundtrack already. Pink Pony Club. Look, oh my goodness. Oh, matching bonnets are Clemmy like we. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, there's clothes. There's a little hat cover. Oh, this is so generous. Thank you so much, Lemia. Oh, it's got 2 bubbles on it. Oh, who doesn't love a bubble hat? Especially, oh, I needed a new head collar and lead rope. Oh my goodness. This is so mega. I can't wait to show Clemmy. Clemmy also loves being like a mini influencer. Even though I don't show her face, she just knows, she like turns her back and her face away. And the clothes. I need to get these clothes on immediately. And I need to team this with my pink boots. I'm gonna do a try on with me for these clothes. I'll be back. I just need to go and try this on, and I've just found this note. Dear Louisa and Clemmy, we hope you love your new blossom and peony colours. I do! Do let us know if you need any sizes changed, and plus a travel cup for matcha on the go. Lemia know me so well. Look at this travel cup. I mean, hi. I'm like the pink queen of the pony club, okay?
Come with me to pick up my new horse. You guys may remember this pony, and you may also remember me begging you to be a good influence. And instead I got 5,000 comments of people telling me to buy the pony. Now if that isn't a sign from the universe, I don't know what is. So today we are down at Bremount House to take one more look at this infamous bay mare and maybe add her to the M crew. Massive shout out to Emily Larkin for producing such a cool little pony. And here she is in all her glory. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. My comments have been flooded with bay mare update, bay mare update. Well, listen guys, one thing about me, I'm a people pleaser, okay? You tell me to get the pony, I'm gonna give the people what they want. And to be perfectly fair, I think I made up my mind the second I saw on her anyway. Cat break. I found this cat. She's so cute. I was so obsessed with her. Anyway, the plan for today was obviously pick up the pony, but also to get a little lesson on her before I took her home. Because obviously the wonderful Emily has spent the entire year breaking and producing this horse and knows her like the back of her hand, whereas I don't know her at all, so I will take all the pointers I can get. Emily hopped on her first and rode her around a little bit on the flat, and then after that it was my turn. We had a really nice little ride. I got to know her a bit more, had a little jump, but you're gonna have to be patient to see the full version of that. Oh, Molly, not the cliffhanger. I'm sorry, okay? Here's a couple of clips to tide you over. Look at us go. Just hold your horses for the full thing. Get it? Like, get it? Pun intended. After my lesson on her, Emily and I took a little jaunt down the bridleway. I'm not kidding, guys. This horse is literally a old head on young shoulders. She's only 4 and nothing phases her. There was puddles, there was balloons, there was birds coming out. We even jumped this random little twig. She literally, whatever you want her to do, she's got it. Which makes me very excited because we're out here aiming to be eventers, so this is a good sign. And I know what you're thinking. 3 horses, Molly? Are you crazy? Yeah, probably. I'll tell you what I actually am, is very impulsive and easily influenced, and you guys wanted this, so we're in this together. This is our pony. So there's one more thing I need your help with. We must give our pony a name. It can't be called Bay Mare forever, and I'm gonna let you guys decide because this is our pony. My only requirement is that it has to begin with an M. We've got a bit of a theme going on here with Molly Misty Moonlight, so she's gotta fit the M crew. I'm trusting you.
Jump my horse with me. Because this is only Parker's 4th time jumping since his injury, the plan was just to take it like quite steady and slow and like do really small jumps. but still do a course so that I could kind of like bring in the whole steering and all. So before I went into the arena, I actually just took him to the field to do some like more fun thing. Well, I know jumping's obviously fun as well for him, but like just to warm him up, do some canters up this hill, and it's just really good for building up his muscle, and he loves it. I then did like a few canters on both reins in the arena just to like, I don't know, just warm him up on the arena ground, like to let him see all the corners so he wouldn't spook and all. And then I just took him over this really small cross pole. This also allowed him to figure out what striding he could do. So in the last jump, he actually put in a stride. So that was good. So then when I did it for the second time, he kind of knew what he was doing and I knew more, and then he did it really well with the perfect strides. Oh my goodness, this jump was something else because it was the first time jumping this one, so then he did not know the striding and I was such a mess. I did not tell him at all, so it was such a big mess. But then the second time that we did it, I don't remember if he actually did do it well. Wait, let me see. Yeah, well, he did it much better, so it just helped him figure out his striding. And then I actually went to do the whole course. So the first jump I was coming up to was like this little cross pole on an angle, so I was just trying to get a really straight line. I still need to work on getting straight lines and then getting him into canter and counting the strides, and he did that really well. And then I was coming up to this other one on an angle, and this one was quite difficult because it's quite close to the corner, so I didn't have as much time to like prepare for it, but he again did it really well. And then after that I was looking for my next jump, which was the one like that I did the first time, so I was pretty certain that he'd get good striding on that one. So then I just asked him to go into canter, counted the strides, and then he did it really well. And then my last jump was just the yellow one, so then I asked for canter. I tried to do like the whole thing in canter from the last jump, but it didn't really work, but he did so well. And then I just gave him a pat and cooled him down. And then you could also see me attempting to take off his saddle while still on him, and it actually did work pretty well, so I might try this again because it was actually quite fun. But yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow.
This boy be in my DM say I'm pretty. This boy be in my DM.
My fiance's an equestrian. I know she'll never love me as much as she loves them. My fiance's an equestrian. Of course I know 5 minutes at the stable means an entire day. My fiance's an equestrian. Of course I believe he needs a new saddle blanket every week. My fiance's an equestrian. Of course I knew what I was getting into. I had no idea. Help me.
Today was grid day, and because I don't have a fairy grid mother, come along with me to set up a grid. Here I'm contemplating if I really want to go through with this, and here I decide really I don't have much choice. I wasn't blessed with a 6-figure show jumper, and nor do I really want one. So come along with me to transform my Clyde cross from a lamb whale into a jumping whale. So I decided on this day to set up a slightly more challenging grid, and you will see it really was very challenging. On the second attempt, I got the pole up. This grid was a bounce and then 2 strides into an oxer and then 1 stride into a straight bar. The point of this was to get him to sit on his hinds, really have to open up over the oxer and then sit back again for the straight bar. Had to take some layers off because I was sweating. This is the hardest part of setting up the grid, and that is getting the bounce even because I can never get the crosses to actually align straight. Winnie isn't blessed with being a super adjustable horse by nature, so this grid is really challenging for him, but it really does work, and that is the main goal. And then to finish off this gym workout, I dragged the fill across the arena, and now we're ready.